Jinger Duggar breaks silence about daughter's disability rumors. Counting on alum, Jinger Duggar Volo has been making headlines since welcoming her third child with Jeremy. The 31-year-old mom gave birth to a baby boy named Finnegan Charles on March 29, 2025. Jinger has shared glimpses of her baby boy, but she continues to keep her tradition of not sharing her kids' faces. Jinger has also shown how excited her daughters were for their newest sibling. But she recently took to social media to open up about the rumors regarding her daughter's alleged disability. Keep reading to see her statements. Counting on Jinger Duggar's postpartum battles. Jinger's latest podcast with Jeremy featured her postpartum struggles. According to the Counting on alum, her previous postpartum depression made her reconsider nursing her baby boy. She revealed that Evangeline and Finnegan's 4-year age gap made it difficult for her to adjust, adding that she was in a dark hole when she was still nursing Evangeline. However, she later stopped nursing her daughter and felt a huge relief. Jeremy added that everything quickly shifted into a positive direction. But Jinger also said that she still wanted to nurse Finnegan and would do all the necessary steps to keep him healthy. Jinger breaks silence about daughter's disability rumors. Jinger Duggar Volo recently took to social media to express her frustration about the rumors that one of her daughters has a disability. According to the Counting on alum, she never answered the question that has been running around for years. Jinger added that such rumors are some of the main reasons why they never show the faces of their kids online anymore. She then revealed that they were blessed with 3 healthy children, confirming that her kids don't have any type of disability. Many fans on social media were also upset about the questions Jinger has received regarding her kids. Others also respect Jinger's decision to keep things private about her kids, demanding that they show random strangers their kids, and then asking if they're disabled. Wow. People are awful. They're clearly right to respect their kids' privacy. Agreed, this question was disgusting, and it honestly shows exactly why they rightfully keep their kids off the internet. This is why I don't understand anyone who chooses to be an influencer. There's just too many creepy people in the world who feel entitled to things that have to do with minor children. What is actually wrong with people? I actually have a lot of respect for Jinger and the fact they have stuck by their decision not to share their kids' faces. They were among the first of her siblings to make that decision, which was very much so against the family culture at the time. Counting on Jinger Duggar shares mother's efforts. Jinger Duggar Volo has also been sharing positive stories on social media over the past few days. The Counting on alum recently confirmed that her mother, Michelle, is still with them in California. She even admired her mother's efforts for her kids. According to Jinger, Michelle often brings lollipops for the kids. Due to this, she earned the nickname of Lolly, while Jim Bob was often called Pops by his grandkids. For months, whispers had been building in hushed corners of the internet, growing louder in mommy forums and speculative tabloids. Fans of the Duggar family, once glued to their screens during 19 Kids and Counting On, were wondering, was something going on with Jinger Duggar Volo's daughter that the family wasn't sharing? This week, Jinger finally addressed the rumors, not with a press release or a dramatic interview, but in a heartfelt and deeply personal message shared on her Instagram page. "Let me speak my truth as a mother," she began. Jinger's words were raw and real. There was no sugarcoating, no PR spin, just a mother's love poured out onto the page, attempting to quiet a storm that had gathered without her consent. The whispers begin. It all started when Jinger and her husband, Jeremy Volo, began posting fewer and fewer photos of their daughters. When they did share glimpses, fans noted the children's faces were often turned away from the camera or covered. Innocent choices by protective parents quickly morphed into theories. Was the couple hiding something? Were the girls okay? A few anonymous comments on Reddit hinted at a possible disability diagnosis. "She's not talking yet, and she's over 2, one person speculated. "Could be something neurological," said another. Screenshots circulated like wildfire. Podcasts picked it up. Suddenly, Jinger wasn't just a mom. She was a target of public curiosity. A culture of overexposure. Growing up Duggar meant growing up in the spotlight. Jinger was just a child when America watched her navigate a house full of siblings and a lifestyle rooted in ultra-conservative values. When she married Jeremy, a former professional soccer player turned pastor, she began charting her own path, moving to Los Angeles, trading prairie dresses for jeans, and writing a memoir that peeled back the layers of her fundamentalist upbringing. But even in her newfound independence, Jinger couldn't escape the watchful gaze of the public. The same audience that applauded her for leaving the IBLP, Institute in Basic Life Principles, was now questioning her choices as a mother. "We're not hiding her. We're protecting her." In her post, Jinger wrote, "I never imagined I'd have to explain my parenting decisions to the world, but I understand the curiosity. Jeremy and I made a choice to keep our daughters' lives private, not because we're ashamed or hiding something, but because we fiercely believe in their right to grow up without a camera lens following them." She continued, "There have been rumors about our daughter having a disability. I want to say this clearly. No diagnosis defines a child. And if our daughter did have a disability, we would love her just as fiercely, and we'd be proud to share her story, with her permission, when she's old enough." It was the most candid Jinger had ever been when it came to her children. Though she didn't confirm or deny any specifics, she reframed the conversation entirely. It wasn't about rumors. It was about privacy, dignity, and choice. The struggle of celebrity motherhood. Jinger's decision to speak out opened a larger conversation about motherhood in the public eye. Celebrity moms often face a brutal paradox. If they share too much, they're accused of exploiting their kids. If they share too little, they're labeled secretive or suspicious. "It's a no-win game," says Dr. Evelyn Moore, a family psychologist who specializes in media exposure and childhood development. When children are born into fame, they don't consent to that attention. Parents like Jinger are trying to reclaim that control. Indeed, Jinger's message resonated with other parents. Thousands flooded her comment section with messages of support. "Thank you for standing up for your children's privacy. You don't owe anyone an explanation. As a mom of a child with special needs, your words hit home." A shift in the Duggar narrative. Jinger's statement marks a turning point not only for her own public life, but for the Duggar family narrative as a whole. Once synonymous with transparency, sometimes to a fault, the Duggars are evolving. Where there was once rigidity, there is now nuance. Where there was once silence, there are now carefully chosen words. This isn't the first time Jinger has pushed against the grain. In her memoir, Becoming Free Indeed, she described the process of unlearning fear-based teachings and embracing a faith rooted in grace. Her voice, once quiet and obedient, is now steady and self-assured. Her latest post continues that journey, speaking not from rebellion, but from conviction. Beyond the rumors, whether or not Jinger's daughter has a disability is, ultimately, not the public's business. What matters is how the family is choosing to respond, with grace, with love, and with a protective fierceness that should be celebrated. In a follow-up story posted on her Instagram the next day, Jinger shared a blurry photo of a child's hand holding a dandelion. The caption read, "She's curious. She's bright. She's exactly who she's meant to be." No hashtags, no filters, just a small moment of joy, shared on her own terms. The takeaway. In a world addicted to exposure, Jinger Duggar is carving out a new path, one that prioritizes privacy over performance, substance over speculation. She's teaching a valuable lesson, not just to fellow mothers in the spotlight, but to anyone who has ever felt pressured to explain their personal choices to a world that doesn't deserve an answer. Jinger didn't break her silence to feed the rumor mill. She broke it to remind us all, children are not content. They are not theories to be dissected or gossip to be traded. They are whole, precious people, deserving of love, dignity, and a little peace. And maybe, just maybe, that's what parenting bravely really looks like.